Good morning, everybody. It's Ms. Studer here with your Red Fox Report. So, I have something kind of neat to show you, and it's all over the forest. It's kind of continuing with my theme of things that you find in the forest that don't have to do with the other animals, but with human beings. So here, I'll bring you down here and show you this barbed wire. Now, this barbed wire is all over our forest, but this is the neat part. Can you see how it's going right into the tree? And the tree has healed over it. That's how long it's been here, that the tree healed over it. And it's got barbs on it, so that tells me some things. It kept in animals. Also wasn't put here until sometime in the 1800s, because barbed wire wasn't invented until then. And, you know, it's kind of neat. It's also kind of a hazard. You really have to watch out for this stuff, because, like, so look at this. Oh, I want to put myself out here, at least with no barb. So, as you can see, I know this is a hazard. Whoop, let me put you down someplace here. There you go, where you can see it. There you go. I know this is a hazard because I've tripped over these in the forest, and I've ripped my leg open on these barbs and the ends of these wires that they just doubled back to end the wire and keep it taut. You know, these things can be dangerous. I've been like tracking after something, not paying attention to what I was doing, running away from people sometimes. I like to do that in the woods. You know, I like walk on the trail, then when I hear people, I jump off the trail and go running into the woods and lay flat on the ground. They walk right by you. They don't even know you're there. It's so much fun. That's it. That's all I do, is just to see if I can get away with it. I'm trying to scare them. Not trying to do anything. Just fun. I love that kind of sneaking. I always have. I've always tried to hide from people in the woods. I'm pretty good at it, to tell you the truth. But boy, one of these things can really wreck that plan. And I can remember once running through the woods trying to be all that. You know, I'm going to hide from these people in the woods. And I hit one of these things. I must have been flying about 20 feet. Well, maybe not that far, but oh, that hurt. They didn't hear me. No, they didn't see me either. I was lying flat on the ground, kind of crying. So anyway, you got to watch out for these things because they can be dangerous. Now, it's really neat on this particular tree. I'm going to show you. Because on this one, the sun's too bright like that. There we go. There we go. Because on this one, the tree, here, maybe I can do it from in here. Here we go. There we go. Look at how the tree has just totally engulfed this. Like, look at that. Well, that's what bark does. It heals the tree. And if you look over here, you can see that there's even like more of it coming out right from here. And like it's around here, and it's up here. So, these barbed wires were put up here for one of two reasons. They're either trying to hold animals in or keep like deer and those kinds of things out. So they're trying to do one or the other. And I think that most of them around here are barbed because there's this whole story about the sheep and the merino wool from Spain. It has to do with Napoleon. It's a long story. It's really interesting. If you want to look up merino sheep and Vermont and New Hampshire, it's how sheep came here. It's how they came here. Napoleon was the reason, and they're Spanish sheep, so that's a good story. So when you're out in the woods, take a look around. Once again, there are all these signs of people. Oh, look, I have like the sun's rays shining down upon me. Oh, look at that. Now I look almost like I know what I'm talking about. There we go. That's awesome. I should say something important. Love people. Be kind always. And watch out for the barbed wires, because, man, both literally and figuratively, that barbed wire can really trip you up. So, that's my Red Fox report for today. Have a great day, Colby College.